Hello, tonight our lesson is on calculating the mean. The mean is commonly called the average. In order to calculate the mean, there are two steps. First, you add the data together. All right, so whatever data you're trying to calculate the mean for, you always start by adding up all the numbers. And then the second step is to take that sum and you divide by the number of the data. So if you have, for example, 5 numbers in a data set, you would add up the numbers and then divide by 5 because that's the number of the data. Alright, so example 1, calculate the mean for the data set. Well, step 1 is to add together the numbers. 8 plus 12 plus 14 plus 10. Well, those numbers would add up to a sum of 44. Let's get a bigger pen here. Okay. So, those 4 numbers would add up to 44. Now, after I do step 1, the second step is to divide by 4. So if I take 44 and divide by 4, I come up with 11. So the mean, or the average, for this data would be 11. Okay, example 2. Kendra scored 16, 13, 18, and 17 points at a basketball tournament last weekend. What was her average points per game? In other words, what was the mean of her scores? All right, so let's add up her numbers. 16, 13, 18, and 17. What do you get for that? Okay, well, I got 64, so hopefully you got the same. Now, what would we divide by? That's right, we divide by 4. So we divide 4 into 64. We get exactly 16. So Kendra's mean, or her scoring average, was 16 points per game. All right, example 3. Shane collected data for his science reaction lab. His ruler drop measurements were 22, 17, 26, 10, 13, 18, 20, and 10. Calculate the mean. All right, go ahead and pause your video, then restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. So adding up 22 plus 17, I'm just using a calculator here, 26, 10, 13, 18, 20, and 10. Okay, I came up with 136. And let's see how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers in our data set. So I divide 8 into 136. And that comes out to exactly 17. So the mean of Shane's ruler drop measurements were 17. Did you get that one? Okay. Let's try this one. You can read it, pause your video, and then restart to check your answer. Welcome back from pausing the video. Step number 1 would be to add up Jimmy's spelling scores. So 80 plus 72 plus 88 plus 70 plus 92. All of that adds up to 402. And we're going to divide that by 5 because he took 5 spelling tests. So let's see what his average is going to be. Okay, so we're going to get a decimal on this one. All right, so his average came out to 80 and 4/10. How'd you do on that one? Okay, well, that's all for tonight. Thank you for listening. Remember, read some books.